Hola todos! In this video all about the A-Level Spanish Individual Research Project, I'm going to discuss how to structure your 2-minute presentation and what sort of information to include. I will also be going through the exemplar from AQA, which I have linked in the description. First, let's skim through the basics. The 2-minute presentation is a speech that you have to prepare before the speaking exam and present in 2 minutes about your chosen IRP topic. The presentation itself is only worth 5 marks, and those marks are for evidence of thorough knowledge and understanding of the area of study in the presentation. The mark scheme says the presentation should cover some key findings emerging from the research carried out by the student, and it will be the quality of these findings rather than their quantity that will determine the mark awarded. A presentation that demonstrates that the student has fully understood and assimilated research-based knowledge through the development, in the time available, of key findings will be judged to show thorough knowledge. Now let's look at an example IRP presentation from AQA. This student's whole IRP scored 33 out of 35, and I have linked the transcript as well as the audio file in the description. This presentation is 188 words long, which in my opinion is quite short, and if you listen to the audio, the student talks quite slowly. But anyway, let's read it. Castilla y León es la comunidad más extensa de España con 9 provincias. Está ubicada en el norte de la península ibérica. Las provincias son Ávila, Burgos, León, Palencia, Salamanca, Segovia, Soria, Valladolid, y Zamora. In the first few sentences, the student has given simple and straight-to-the-point facts about the region. If you're going to do a region for your IRP topic, this would be a very successful way to start your presentation. However, of course, just stating surface-level facts would not get you full marks for AO4, so let's see what else the student says. La población en muchas zonas es muy baja, porque los jóvenes se han mudado porque no hay puestos de trabajo, porque tradicionalmente era un lugar agrícola y los jóvenes no les gusta hacer este tipo de trabajo y se han ido a las ciudades más grandes, como Madrid o Barcelona, a trabajar. Ahora la población de Castilla y León representa el 5,69% de la población de España, aunque su vasto territorio es una quinta parte de la superficie total del país. Ahora hay más mayores y jubilados viviendo allí y la población ha envejecido. This next bit is about the population and more than that, the various reasons that the population is low in Castilla y León. Also, giving specific statistics is a great way to show you have done some proper research. Ha visto muchos cambios en la última década en cuanto a la economía. En julio de 2009, en plena crisis económica, el paro alcanzó el 14,14% de la población, cuando en 2007 era la mitad, en un 7%. Hay las industrias automovilísticas en la región empleando a miles de empleados. For example, la fábrica de Renault en Valladolid. The student is actually cut off by the teacher here, but they end their presentation talking about the economy in a successful way, giving more dates and statistics. So 3 things to keep in mind are, the presentation should summarize/give an overview to your research. It should show off your research of the topic to get AO4 marks, but it should not include all of your research. You should leave some to be uncovered in the discussion. The examiner's comment for the presentation says, this is primarily a detailed account of the geographical summary of the region of Castilla y León, but within the time available, the student conveys a lot of information about the region's economy and geography in a very concise way. The content also infers an analysis has been made of the decline in the population and the reasons for this. That's all I've got for this video. Hopefully now you feel more confident with writing your IRP presentation, and in the description I've linked the AQA PDF to 3 IRP samples, each receiving different marks. Good luck with your IRP, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Head to my website, a-levelspanish.com, for A-Level Spanish resources. Adios!